morning students and welcome to the class. Today we are going to start a poem in our English literature book that is on page number 101. This poem is on page number 101 and the name of the poem is Great Wide Beautiful Wonderful World. Okay, and the poet of this poem is William Brighty Rance. Who is the writer? The writer is William Brighty Rance. In this poem, the poet is just thinking about this great, wide, beautiful and wonderful world. Okay, and he wants to describe the beauty, the wonder and the greatness of the earth. He or she means it will be think by anyone. You can also think about this beautiful world. I can also think. So the same the poet is also thinking that how we feel that the insignificance of this earth. That how beautiful it is, how wide it is. I am nothing at front of it. I am nothing at front of it. But soon he realized that the earth is greater. The earth is wider. The earth is beautiful. The earth is wonderful. But I am also if I compare to earth, I can do that earth can't do. That earth can't do means I can think and I can love this nature that earth cannot do. Okay. Now I will explain the poem also. Before it, we will see the new words. The new words are CLIFFS. Cliffs. Cliffs means the area of a rock with very steep sides. That's the area of the rock or the mountain also with very steep sides is known as the cliffs. And isles means islands. Islands means islands, the place or the plain area that is just surrounded with the water from all sides are known as islands. Now we will just see the poem. So open your book. The poem Great Wide Beautiful Wonderful World by William Brighty Rance. Okay?
Yes, before starting the poem, first we will discuss about the poetic devices. Poetic devices means the tools that a poet uses to create rhythm, enhance a poem meaning and intensity of mood or feeling. Means they produce a special effect on their writing. So first we will see that in this poem there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stanzas are there in this poem. And if we talk about the rhymes, then we can say that every 2 line rhymes, like world, curled, breast, dressed, me, tree, mills, hills. Understand that the last 2 letters, 2 words are rhyming. 2 tools we have seen, and the third tool, that is the poet has used here a literary device or a literary technique, that is a personification. I have explained you earlier also the meaning of personification. I have told you earlier also, personification is a literary technique in which the poet brings inanimate objects to life. For example, if I just read the sentence here, wonderful grass upon your breast, or we can just read, it walks on the water, and it is here used for the wind, air. For the wind, the poet has used that wind walks on the water. Can wind walk on the water? Is it a person that it can walk? This type of terms which inanimate objects to life are known as personification. Understand? So, now we are starting the poem. In this poem, there is a little girl who is just thinking about the earth, this wonderful and beautiful world. So, as great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world, the girl is just watching the world and just thinking and imagining about this world, that great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world with the wonderful water round you curled. That you can see that how the water curls around this earth, and the wonderful grass upon your breast. World, you are beautifully dressed, that you are such beautifully dressed with this green and beautiful grasses. The wonderful air is overcome, and the wonderful wind is shaking the trees, that the air shakes the trees. It walk on the water. Who walks on the water? The same air, the wind, walks on the water and whirls the mills. That this air, even it can walk on the water and it whirls the mills also, and talk to itself on the top of the hills. When you are on the top of the hill, you can hear a sound of the wind. So the girl is thinking, the poet is thinking that the wind talk to itself. And where it talk to itself on the top of the hills. You friendly earth, how far do you go? Means you are so expanded. How far do you go? I can't reach to you, because if I saw the horizon and try to reach there, but you are not ending anywhere. You are far do you go? How far do you go? With the wheat fields that node, that the nature you can see in the fields also, and the rivers that flow there also. This is also the nature, this beautiful world, with cities and gardens. Means this all is the words to describe this world. Means even on the weeds, the water, the cities and gardens, and cliffs. Cliffs means a area of rock or mountain with steep sides. This area is known as cliffs. Even on the cliffs or isles, and people upon you for thousands of miles. That thousands of miles the people are also upon you, upon this earth. And as you are so great, I am so small. What the girl is thinking there? That thinking that you are really so great, and I am so small. I am nothing at front of you. I tremble to think of you. World at all means if I think about you and when I compare you with me, I just tremble that you are a huge and enormous, very beautiful, wild and wonderful. And yet, when I said my prayers today, and when today I just started to pray that the world is so huge and I am nothing at front of the world, whisper inside me seemed to say. At the same time, something whispered inside me that someone is saying me, someone is whispering me that you are more than the earth. That why are you thinking that you are so small at front of the earth? Yes, it is right that the world is so beautiful. Earth can carry upon the thousands or millions of people and cities on it. Even the earth is beautifully dressed with the green grass. Air is moving here and there and talking to itself, walk on the water. Then also, don't think that you are nothing. You are more than earth, though you are such a dot. Yes, you are. If you compare self with the earth, you are a dot. But then also, you are more than the earth. You means for the human being or for this girl we can think that we human being are not big than earth, we are such a dot, but we are more than the earth. As you can love means human being can love and think, we can think also, but and the earth cannot. But these main things means, if we talk that sense, that we are talking about sense, that we human beings have sense, that earth cannot have the sense. So being so small, being so dot, then also we are very thankful to this nature, or we are really a very good gift of this nature that we have the sense that we can even love and think that the earth cannot do. So as we are not more than a dot at the front of earth, then also we are more than earth, because we can think, we can use our sense organs, we can use our senses, we can imagine, we can think, we can love, whereas the earth cannot. So this was your poem that is really right written by the poet very nicely, that how we imagine for self and others. So read this poem and then join the live class. I will explain you this poem there also. Okay students, thank you.